How's it going, everybody? So today we got a number of things to touch base on that I've been seeing over the last week or so. A lot of stupid stuff coming out from the left here. And the first one seems to be they're going right back to the good old playbook of impeachment. Yes, you got some stupid leftists out here calling for impeachment yet again of Donald Trump. It's absurd that this seems to be the only play that the Democrats have. They can't do anything else. They can't push on any other policy. It's just attack the character of the man over and over. Impeach, impeach, and impeach.
Why are there no calls for impeachment? This is unacceptable. I will not live in an authoritative country, and neither will any of these people. You can do more. I like you, and I will vote for you if you are brave and you do what we need. We need him impeached. We need him removed.
There is no doubt that this president's conduct has already exceeded any prior standard for impeachment by the United States House of Representatives. I agree with you. But as I said at the beginning, I also have no choice but to be candid with you about the situation that we face and the tools that are at our disposal. As strongly as I agree with you, ma'am. And I regret if this is an unwelcome response, but my job is to be honest with you. The only way to achieve what you want to achieve is to have a majority in the United States House of Representatives.
Your colleague from Georgia, Senator Jon Ossoff, told voters at a town hall that he strongly agrees that President Trump should be impeached. Do you agree with him? Would that be a priority if Democrats were to take back Congress?
Well, look, right now, President Trump is violating rule of law in every way. And we're fighting him every single day in every way. You know, it's 2 years is too far away to predict. Our job is day to day to day to show who Trump is, what he is doing, and it's having an effect, as your polls show. The American people are realizing.
You're not saying no.
Look, it's too far away to even judge.
They won't come out and just say. I mean, they're doing a little dance there with their words to show. You don't need to show us who Trump is. We see it literally every day. There's nothing being hidden under the carpet, and we have to have the liberal media and the Democrats show us. Look what he's really doing. No, I see exactly what he's doing. Everything he said he would. The whole platform is, how do we take down Trump? That is the wrong mindset to have when you are representing the people. How about you actually address the concerns of the people? Trump made a tweet saying that he's looking to, with the tariffs, eventually remove or greatly reduce the income tax, I believe, some kind of tax, income tax, I think, or just taxes in general, for anyone under 200,000. That is something great for about 80% of the country, because I'm willing to assume most people don't make over 200,000 as an individual. So that's a great thing for us. So what are the Democrats doing? What are they doing to help your fellow Americans out? Impeachment! Then you have these media clowns over here at the dinner, White House dinner, talking about how, we got it wrong. We definitely missed out on some of these stories. Look at this lie that this guy got up here and straight up told.
President Biden's decline and its cover-up by the people around him is a reminder that every White House, regardless of party, is capable of deception. But being truth tellers also means telling the truth about ourselves.
Yeah, you guys are terrible journalists.
We, myself included, missed a lot of this story. And some people trust us less because of it. We bear some responsibility for faith in the media being at such lows.
No, you bear all the responsibility for such lows. Your job is to be impartial and report the news. But everyone could see that Joe Biden was having problems, and you guys did not talk about it. You guys are one-sided little rats that just worked for the Democratic side. Here's another example more recently. Remember when the stock market dropped so bad and everyone on the left was, he's destroying the economy, look at the market, it dropped 10%. They blamed Donald Trump. It's Trump's fault.
When I look at some of the things that are being published, there was a story 10 days ago that said this is the worst April for the stock market since the Great Depression. 10 days later, The NASDAQ is now up on the month of April, and I haven't seen a story that says, oh, stock market has biggest bounce back ever.
SP 500 is sitting at 550, so it jumped $50 from when it was at that low point. My goodness, where's the credit for Donald Trump for this? I mean, if it's his fault that it fell, it should be his fault that it goes up, right? It's his doing.
If you think a market sell-off delegitimizes Trump's presidency, you're going to give him unconditional credit when it rallies, right? Because those are the rules now. And that's exactly what's happened, is that the market has rallied. Like you said, it's up 7% this week. But the media doesn't want to give Trump any credit for it.
And what about this? The whole thing with Doge, the whole point of Doge was to save money for the government, audit it, make sure money is being spent wisely. Well, guess what's happening over in that liberal state of California? I think it's LA. Is that it? Oh, it better not be. They're at a massive deficit. They wasted money. And you know what's going to happen, folks? Yes, they're going to have to lay off workers.
Almost $1 billion, the deficit. What it translates into, as we're finding about from her budget, is about 1,600 people laid off. City employees, the biggest losers, Department of Animal Services, probably 80 positions at a loss there. Building and safety, at least 30 more. It's pretty devastating. Here's what it looked like today.
My proposed budget, unfortunately, includes layoffs, which is a decision of absolute last resort.
Layoffs. And the mayor's budget getting a strong reaction.
Having a bunch of accountants tell us that the first step they're going to take is to lay off city workers is just wrong-headed and irresponsible. And, you know, we're pushing back on it.
If you're proposing laying off our city workforce, which will have a detrimental effect to service delivery in Los Angeles, then we need to know what you're spending the money on. I'm absolutely concerned about the lack of accountability with taxpayer dollars when it comes to homelessness, when it comes to a variety of contracts that are being managed in the mayor's office.
You can't make it up. That is the exact thing Donald Trump is doing, but doing at a higher level, trying to see where these people are wasting their money. This is California. California has the highest when it comes to raking in money, but yet somehow they're at a deficit. They even have the highest tax. I think it's around 14%. Obviously, you know, the higher up you go, the more it is. But man, the wealthiest of people over there paying 15% in state tax, and your state in general is at a deficit, and then LA is at like a 800 million deficit. What are you guys wasting your money on? It's crazy because Florida doesn't have state tax, and this year and last year they were at a surplus. That is pretty damn wild to think about. If you enjoy the content, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button for your favorite churro on YouTube. See you guys on the next one.